We are going to see some impact in Q1, much as we saw in past waves of new variants and restrictions, which did dent hiring and dented economic activity. But overall, we see a strong Canadian recovery still in place.
I'm Natalie Nanowski. Welcome back to the Midweek Exchange. We're going to be looking at those big economic issues and explain how they could impact your life. Brett House, Scotiabank's VP and Deputy Chief Economist, is here. Hi, Brett. How are you doing?
Good day, Natalie. It's great to be back with you.
Great to see you as well. I want to talk to you today about Omicron. It is just tearing through the country, and that is leading to shortages of staff and sick calls. Now, tell me, what does all of this mean for our economic recovery?
Well, it's worth putting the current wave in context. When we look at the data that we've had from the end of 2021, we had a very strong handoff with big hiring numbers in the job market, strong growth numbers from a number of sectors of the economy. So we are coming into 2022 with very good momentum. And we're continuing to project a high 3% growth rate this year, which is well above our normal estimate of around 1.75 or 2% of the underlying growth that the Canadian economy can generate without exceptional stimulus. We are, though, going to see some impact in Q1, much as we saw in past waves of new variants and restrictions, which did dent hiring and dented economic activity. But overall, we see a strong Canadian recovery still in place.
Well, that's good to hear. And in terms of those staffing shortages and sick calls, which industries are going to see the biggest impact?
Well, it's those high contact industries where physical distancing really can't be part of the business model. So as we've discussed before, services such as culture, entertainment, hospitality, and tourism are going to see a hit and already are. You're also seeing some areas like healthcare, where healthcare workers are catching this more contagious variant of COVID, and in the transit sector, where some public transit authorities have cut back on service because they simply don't have the staff who are able to come in and do the job.
Okay, thanks so much for that. And in terms of our week ahead, what are we looking at there?
Well, our big focus next week is December inflation in Canada, which of course is top of mind for everyone and is a big factor in determining when the Bank of Canada will move forward on raising its key policy rate. We are expecting inflation to remain in the high 4% range coming into the end of the year, and that is going to be balanced by the impact of Omicron on jobs and activity in Q1, and we think we'll keep the Bank of Canada on track to raise its policy rate in Q2.
All right, thanks so much, Brett.
Great to speak with you as always.
Great to speak with you too. And the Midweek Exchange will return next Wednesday.